Hello, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of Angry Dave's Adult RC. I'm your host, Angry Dave. Anyone who's under 13 years old needs to be watching something else, so get the hell out of here. Here we are with my new axial Capra. Cool fucking truck. Can't wait to try it out outside, but it sucks outside. And there's a couple things I want to do to it before we get it out on the rocks. So, we are going to get a paint job going on. We're going to do a little bit of light scale detailing. We're going to de-gimpify the interior here and do a little bit of work on that. And just generally make it look a little better, a little bit cooler, and then get it outside and scratch the fuck out of it. Alright, so I think the first thing we're going to tackle is the interior here, which looks like it's going to be a fucking joy to dig out of this chassis. We're going to get it out. We're going to knock the shine off of it with a little flat clear because that shiny black fucking pair of drivers just looks ridiculous. We're going to go ahead and change the driver heads. We're going to put in some real harnesses, and I might stick a nitrous bottle in there. We'll see if I can fit it, if I can make it go in and look good and all that good shit. So let's grab a driver and start ripping this brand new unrun truck down to pieces. That was an absolute pain in the ass. A lot of fucking screws, and you can't tell what's holding what together. But, obviously, it's doable. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pull off these driver heads, because we're going to be switching to skull heads after we paint them. We're going to take this piece of aluminum here and make a nice little mounting bracket for the nitrous tank, and we're probably going to put that in the middle between these guys. I'm still not sure if I want to do it up or down. In reality, it would probably be like this so that the guys could reach the valve easier. So I'll probably do it like that. And then we have some pieces of leftover harness from another project here, which would be perfect size. Oh, if I knock the fucking camera over, be perfect size for these guys here. So we're going to go ahead and peel these stickers off as well. And then we're going to lightly mist the whole thing with flat clear. Pretty basic. Nothing fucking crazy to it, but it'll make a huge difference when you're watching it on camera and out on the trail. Alright, now that we got the stickers off, I'm going to take the Lexan reamer here, and right at the top of where the belt was, here and here, on both sides obviously, also here and here, and then down on the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, we're going to punch a couple of little holes, and then we're going to take the X-Acto knife and connect the dots on both sides and turn them into slots, and that'll be where our straps come in and out. Then you just fold the ends over on the inside here with a little bit of super glue, and that's it. Nice and easy. Alright, there we go. Knock the shine off it with some flat clear. Got some harnesses on there. Can't hold the fucking thing. Looking just fine. Alright, so that part's good. Next thing we're going to do is paint the heads. Alright, so there's the gloss black on the helmets. Now we're going to peel the masking and start working on painting the faces. Alright, so I think the first thing I'm going to do is paint the goggles. So let's get them masked. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do here is make the bracket for the nitrous bottle. So as you can see, we have our cuts marked out, same cuts marked out on the other side. Actually already made a slice there on each side. So now we're going to bust out the Dremel tool and try to get the rest of this area out of there without mangling the fuck out of it, and then we'll clean it up with a file, and hopefully it should work pretty good. There's one side. Alright, here we go. Got a nice little bracket. Tank drops right in there nice. Time to screw it into the interior and attach the heads. Last thing is the line. Awesome, here we go. Interior's done. Knocked the shine off the gimp suits. Got some real harnesses. Some axial skull head guys. We got a plumbed nitrous tank. Kick ass. I think next thing is to go ahead and get this installed in the truck and put the chassis back together. Then we're going to go ahead and detail the fuel cell. Alright, there we go. Got the chassis back together. Got the interior in. Looking good. From all angles. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to pull the top off of this receiver box slash fuel cell. We're going to detail it up a little bit. We're going to put some wires, we're going to put some fuel line, we're going to color some bolt heads and straps and things like that. Nothing real complicated. I should be able to take this top off and do it completely off the truck, nice and easy. So let's get on it. And there it is. Pretty decent looking fuel cell. Got some plumbing, got some wiring. Nice aluminum sender, aluminum straps, colored the bolt heads. Cool, looks pretty good. Now the last thing we're going to do is paint this thing black. We're going to take the stickers off all these panels and then we're going to give them a light rough up. We're going to paint the outside semi-gloss black, and we're going to paint the inside silver to simulate that it's an aluminum panel, because there's a few spots where you can see the insides of the panel, and I don't want them to look like this. So that's pretty easy. So let's get on peeling some of these stickers. Okay, so while we wait for the paint on the body panels to dry, we're going to go ahead and take care of one of the last things we're going to do, maybe even the last thing we're going to do. And we're going to grab some masking tape and a little bit of paint, and we're going to make some angry eyes on the front of the Capra. Yes, I realize that's something most people do to Jeeps, and I don't give a fuck. I'm doing it to my Capra. Get over it. They're a little bit high. I'm going to go ahead, remask them, drop them down a little bit, and make them a little bit more obvious. They're a bit subtle right now. Alright, that's a little bit better. Now we got a fucking angry Capra for Angry Dave. Alright, last thing we got to do before we put the body panels back on is hack this fucker off and make it a Dean's. Alright, there it is. She's all blacked out, looking mean, looking nasty, ready for the rocks. Really love the way it came out. Looks pretty good. Got the angry eyes. We got skull heads. We got nitrous. Got a little detail action on the fuel cell. Wasn't looking to go crazy with the scale on this truck, but I had to do a little something with it. I couldn't just leave it stock, and I wasn't really going to scale the living shit out of it because it's probably going to get its ass kicked out on the rocks. It's going to do a lot of banging and bouncing and getting scraped up. Painted it with satin black paint because I really like the look, and as I scratch it up, it's really easy to touch up and repair. So yeah, there it is. Some things you could do to your Capra. Make it a little meaner looking. And yeah, I love it. Came out fucking great. So go ahead and drop us a like, share this video with a friend, check us out on our new social media pages, and we'll see you next time on Adult RC, where grown-up time is playtime.